Alright guys, what's going on? It's Joe Knows Hustle here, and today's video I want to talk about business strategy. So what I mean by that is thinking of business like a game of chess, right? So in chess, you strategically have to make your moves, and the winner is the one who takes out the king, right? Checkmate. And I think of that a lot like in business, and I think there's so many relationships between the game of chess and business, and I think a big part of that is positioning. When we talk about positioning a business, whether it be about positioning yourself in a place of innovation, positioning yourself to be in a place, getting in early on a developing market, buying and holding some property for hopes of selling it for more in the future, making patents on some new emerging technology in your own intellectual property that secures you for when the technology is ready to be put in place. And so in business, you need to think like that. You need to be thinking about what can I do right now to make my business successful, but also that putting those chess moves. A good chess player thinks 2, 3, 4 moves ahead, and some of them know what their opponent's next move is going to be. And so you got to kind of look at it like that. Like right now, I'm in the process of learning about international real estate investing. I think there's a couple key areas in the world, well, many places all over the world, where capitalism and free market and technology is giving some of these countries an opportunity, and I see that opportunity and that growth early on, and so I'm looking to invest into some of these places. And I don't think some of these places, I think some of these are growing rapidly, but I think some of them might be a little bit slower growth. But if I hold for 5-10 years and have a long-term plan and strategy in place, I'll be able to reap the benefits exponentially. Maybe I buy a piece of property, a house, and I buy and hold for 5-10 years. Maybe my value will double, triple, quadruple. I know my dad, he grew up in California. He lived in California. Now his dad sold his house long before this happened, but he looked it up, and his house now that he originally lived in is like a $2 million house. So just imagine. Now, he didn't want to live in California. I don't blame him. No hard feelings. But imagine if he would have held that property in that amount of time, and how much value his investment would have accrued. And so it's part of that long-term thinking, that long-term strategy, and it applies to many, many areas. And it's one that I think that you guys really need to think about and learn to understand, because it is probably, if not one of the most important concepts in business. Because you can be doing good right now, things could be going well, things could be going great, but if you don't have some kind of strategy in line for 5, 10, 15 years down the road, business is cutthroat, and somebody's gonna come in and they're gonna do what you, they're gonna find out what you do, how you do it. They're gonna do it better with new technology, new methods, new ways, more efficient. Alright, so that's all I got for you guys in this video. Just kind of keep that in mind. Quick little video here as I'm walking to work in this hot Missouri sun. Anyways, it's been Joe Knows Hustle, and I hope that you guys have an awesome day.